Hey guys, it's Serge Berger here. I wanted to go through the reasons why I bought shares of Bank of America early this week. I wrote a piece about it. It was published in financial media, so just want to give a little bit of clarification because it does use the reasons do come from a real good mix of sort of structural and various sort of technical matters. So first and foremost, if we talk about banks, obviously we have to be aware of interest rates, and I do think at the margin here, interest rates are going to remain somewhat well bid. In other words, I don't think they're going to fall apart. They could certainly come off, but I think the tendency here, the slow tendency, very slow tendency, is for them to rise higher, and that of course, in this environment should also steepen the yield curve, and that's actually positive for banking stocks. More importantly, though, if you look at shares of the banking index, which I define as the BKX, which is the KBW Banking Index, and I make a so-called ratio chart, which I talked about in a video earlier this week. You look at the BKX and we divide that by the SPX. Again, you can use e-signal charts for that, which is what I'm doing, and you get this ratio. And you see clearly there's been a lot of relative strength in this ratio off of the basically for most of the part of this year. You can see it's pretty obvious this relative strength and ultimate breakout actually just yesterday, Wednesday, June 3rd. So that's the base case for banks, continuing to be somewhat at least supported and showing this relative and actually absolute strength as well. If we then look at Bank of America through the lens of a weekly chart, you can see that it's more or less been stuck in a range here for the better part of the past, let's call it year and a half or so. So I think currently we're in the very middle of this range if we zoom in. So it looks to me like we have room to somewhere near the upper end of this range, maybe almost towards the $18 area. Moving on, if we now look at Bank of America in relative terms versus the BKX, which is the banking index I just talked about. So this is now looking at the stock relative to the BKX. You will see this relative strength as well. So Bank of America not only is in a strong sector, but it's actually also outperforming its peers in the sector. Again, that's supportive, fits into the whole structural reasons that I like the banks here for at least the coming weeks or so. And then last but not least, certainly you can look at the Bank of America daily chart, which we have here right now. And Bank of America on a daily chart just gave us a nice line of resistance here. If we just draw some real simple line of resistance here, and you even had a bull flag pattern here if you want to get all technical, that the stock actually now on a Wednesday broke out of. So to me, the stock here looks supported, might be able to move towards the, let's call it $17.50 to $18 area. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you got any questions, you can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is SteadyTrader. Also go over to the SteadyTrader.com and see what we're doing over there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.